Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. I need to make a couple of corrections from the video I did earlier just to make sure that you guys are on board with what I was saying and to correct some math that I did. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Okay, first of all, while I'm not going to name the name of the channel directly because my words could be a potential legal issue, but in the UK I can use nicknames for people and it isn't slander under any circumstance unless they personally use that nickname for themselves and have before you release the material. So I'm just going to call him Professor Vinny D, which a lot of you will know who that is, and he did a branched chain amino acid video and he cited an actual study. So if you guys can go find his video, he's got the link to the study and the actual math, and I apologize, it was almost double the number I gave. It was 0.44 grams of branched chain amino acids times body weight in kilograms. So for me that would be around 42, approximately 42, 43 grams of BCAAs, which is still lower than the number I produce on less than 1 pound of protein per pound of body weight. So again, in my situation, and I usually eat a lot more protein than that, it wouldn't be any benefit whatsoever for me to supplement that. And that's kind of the point I was making. Now, some other people were pointing out that my friend Mark Lobliner might get upset at that video. And I want to clarify that I am not talking about Mark. I'm talking about people who are intentionally promoting this stuff for everybody and trying to use data to do so. And I'm not going to name names. It should be pretty easy to figure out who these people are. Mark and I have discussed this in private when it's he and I talking of the thing with the BCAAs. And I don't disagree with his point. And his point is that a lot of the people that come to him that he is selling products to, they're in protein deficient diets. They like fruits and vegetables, at least enough to get their micronutrients, and very often they're not eating any fish or any essential fatty acids, or at least not enough to really be optimal in terms of their health or their gains. So he tends to promote products like protein powders, which they need if they're not eating a couple pounds of meat a day. Some extra branched chain amino acids, because again a lot of these guys are still protein deficient, or at least a little bit below what we would recommend for protein intakes even after the weigh. Because a lot of them won't even track what they eat. Usually a multivitamin because their diet sucks. And some essential fatty acids because again their diet sucks. So this is an example of what I was talking about of people supplementing because their diet is bad. And a very high percentage of the guys who call him that he is selling products to, who want to place orders and he talks to and advises, have bad diets. And they're not really willing to change that. So in the case of those people, his recommendations are not unreasonable. But for all of you, if you're watching my channel or any of these channels, odds are you at least track what you eat to some extent. You probably eat a fair amount of protein. These things aren't really problems. So if you go back and look at the math, odds are this is not going to be for you. The branched chain amino acids are no need for you. But I don't disagree with some of the people that he is selling these supplements to, because that is a case of their diet just flat sucks. Their diets are deficient for their goals, and he's trying to sell them products to get their diet up to where it needs to be because they refuse to eat it from real food, and they refuse to track. And it's kind of an insurance policy, some of these things, for people who simply have no idea what they eat on paper. Alright guys, so I just wanted to clarify those points, and that's really all I have to say on that today. So I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you next time.